get copywritten on YouTube? I guess we're gonna find out. I've never... Good morning, friends. It's gonna be a great day today. I don't know about that. I'm Steph. It's Tempa Steph. Welcome back to the channel. We have a motorbike adventure today, and it's just like an arduous thing to get through. We have 264 kilometers to cover before dark on roads that I was told yesterday are very bad. So Google Maps is giving us an estimation of 7 hours. I found that on the other part of this route that we already covered up here, you can tack on like an hour for each hour, kind of, if the road is really bad. So it's 7:14 now. I'm gonna load the bike up. Gets dark about 6 o'clock. I hope to make it to Luang Prabang before then, without any breakdowns, without anything. It's just, we're just gonna ride. We're just gonna ride. But I was having dinner last night and I talked to the old Australian expat guy that was eating there too. He's like, oh yeah, I did that a couple years ago. You're never gonna make it one day. I'm like, well, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, damn it. We're gonna do it. All right, let's load up, get some fuel, and get on the way to Luang Prabang. We have a full tank of fuel. I put the bag on this way to give myself a little bit more room on the saddle. I don't know if it's gonna be as secure. I don't wanna drop the bag again. I only lost it once on the trip here, and nothing broke. So I would like it not to break. It's gonna be a hard day. The kid that just pumped my gas, you're not gonna make it one day. So I already booked a hotel. Let's see what happens. I don't know. I'm gonna put you guys on the nice GoPro. Ooh, on my chest, so you can see what things happen. Yay, motorbike. Let's go. Oh, I am wearing so many clothes. I am wearing boxer briefs, the cotton shorts I used to sleep in, long pants, 2 bras, 3 t-shirts, and this jumper, because it's really cold. It's too cold to be riding without like winter gear. It's fine. I'm so excited. It's going to be so much fun. There are no road signs anywhere in the city. Phonsavan, why do you make it so hard to navigate? And I don't have a GPS anymore because my phone got stolen. So we're just gonna ride around till we see a sign that says Luang Prabang and then follow that for the next 12 hours. Let's go. Riding for about an hour and a half. The road's been really good. I've been happy with it. Been cruising around like 70 kilometers an hour, so easy, getting 4th gear, cruise along. It was nice to hit some twisties without being in the mountains again, so that was fun. So I think there's a whole lot of road left. Let's see how it goes, but I've been happy with it so far. Stop for a pee break. It's starting to warm up just a little bit, but I'm still very, very cold. I've been so pleased with this bike. It's the Honda Wave, I think it's like when the Cub and the Super Cub this is the next generation from the Cub, and it is the bike that everybody in this country rides. Semi-automatic. I get the 125, but most people just have a 100cc. This one's brand new. And the thing in Laos is, because of the taxation, new motorbikes cost twice as much as they would in Thailand. So it's 100% tax. So it is expensive. It's a commodity that is kind of a big deal. I mean, your motorbike is your life. If you live out in these villages, you definitely don't have a car, or, you know, maybe the whole village has a car or one guy with a truck, but every family has an old motorbike, and that's how you get everywhere. That's how the kids get to school. That's how you do your shopping. Whole families of 5 on a motorbike like this, and that's just the way things are, and they don't die. I've been so incredibly impressed. Up in the mountains, would it have been nicer for the off-road tracks to have an actual dirt bike or like an adventure bike? Of course. But everywhere else, you can only go you can't go faster than this bike goes because the roads don't allow for it. So it's fine. I really would have liked my motorbike on the off-road sections that we did a couple days ago, but it's fine. She's doing good here. Filthy. This is kind of a brand new bike. I've kind of mucked it up real bad. The guys that I rented it from were so nice, so I might actually get it cleaned before I bring it back to them. Not that you have to, you know, they're expecting it to come back dirty, but it's cheap enough to get a really, really good motorbike wash here, and, you know, kids make a couple of dollars. All right, back on. You'll see these signs kind of everywhere on the side of the road, and MAG is a wonderful organization that clears areas of the unexploded ordnance, so they work on people's farms. So it's an international, you know, they work all over the world where there's unexploded ordnance, but in each country they teach local teams. So they have these roving teams of ordnance explosive technicians, and they are so cool. They have these big SUVs, and they're all loaded up, and they go out for like 3 weeks at a time, and farmers call them, and they go and they send a team to clear the brush. Then they send a metal detector team in, and then they send the team in that actually takes out the explosives. It is so cool. And just like a day's work by this team means that an entire family has their livelihood back, because people still use the fields even though they have the ordnance in it, because they have no other choice. They need to try to make some money. So here they get cleared to 25 centimeters, and so that makes it, you know, safe enough for people to be able to farm and be able to, you know, have their cattle graze and their water buffalo graze. But if they're doing it for construction, they have to go down a lot deeper. But I went to their little operation center yesterday in Phonsavan. I donated some money. I'm going to link below. I really think you should donate some money too, because these people are doing amazing work, and what I love is they are raising up local people, and especially local women. There were so many local women that were team leaders in Laos, so that's just amazing. And they're superheroes, absolutely fucking superheroes. That's the thing, that every time you stop, you have to let the trucks that you'd already passed get in front of you again, so then you have to pass them again. But that's okay. I needed a break. I've been riding for like another hour. It was really cold, and we stopped because we've made it to Luang, Prabang province. Back to Luang, Prabang. So we still have a very, very long way to go to get to Luang Prabang, but we are back in the province, which feels nice. It's about 50k to the next kind of big town. What is it? It's like 10 o'clock? Yeah, it's 10, so hopefully I'll stop there for lunch, get something to eat. I had two energy drinks this morning, and that's all I've had. And I definitely am starting to feel some mental fatigue, because we are back in the mountains very much so. So it's back to just switchbacks. Climb and descent, 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 switchbacks. Which are really fun for the first 10, and then the next 90 are not fun. And then the next 10 are fun, but it is a little monotonous. And they are quite tight, so you can't really enjoy the view that much, but I don't care, because it's It's really fun. All right, back on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Get copywritten on YouTube? I guess we're gonna find out. I have no idea. We made it about halfway. So this is the last big town that we were trying to hit. I forget what it's called though. It is Phonsavan. So Phonsavan, we are now about halfway between Phonsavan and Luang Prabang. It is giving me another 127 kilometers to Luang Prabang, and Google is estimating, or offline Google is estimating, a 4-hour trip. So I think I've made really good time so far. The roads are actually really good. Once you got up into the mountains, like the switchbacks, they were washed out in a lot of places, but not a big deal. Oh, I hope they're not changing to a more popular artist now that will get copywritten. We'll see. Yeah, I just got some tea, another energy drink. It's only 11 o'clock. I'm really pleased. I think we're going to be in Vientiane before 4. So maybe go see the waterfall. Or not Vientiane, Luang Prabang. Luang Prabang, we came from this way. Luang Prabang is that way. And Vientiane, the capital, is this way. So we will be heading back that way probably the day after tomorrow. But not on the bike, because I need to bring the bike back to Luang Prabang, even though I'd probably like to keep it for another week or so, but we'll see. The regret of just taking my two extra t-shirts off at that pit stop, instant regret. It is still very cold when you get back on. Put them back on. Oof. I did it! Alright, so ABS is really helpful, folks. I can't believe I rode that out. I'm really proud of myself. I mean, I'm unhappy with myself that I put myself in that situation, but I'm really proud that I was able to ride it out. It's almost 1 o'clock. I had to pee. I was like behind these two dudes that had automatic rifles. And like every time I try to pass, they'd kind of move. So I'm like, okay, fine. And finally, like they said, you know, they gave the signal, like to pass. So I passed, but they looked at me. And when I pulled over here to go pee, I could see I was back there peeing. And they slowed right down and had a good look at my bike and saw me in the woods. So it was like, I don't know. Oh, water buffalo. Oh, horses. Oh, why? Oh, I think they're food horses. Oh. But maybe it's for a pretty pony show. Maybe it's not for food. At any rate, I've been seeing quite a few dudes with automatic weapons. And they're not wearing any official uniform. So, I don't know. I just don't mess with them. They don't mess with me. Hopefully. The road is absolutely shit. There's so many washouts. So you get going at like a clip, you think like the road's nice for a little bit, and then it's completely washed out. The lack of ABS makes a difference, I think. I mean, I'm used to riding, I rode scooters, automatic scooters for years and years and years without ABS. But I didn't always bring them on places like this, you know, for any like long period of time. And then I learned how to ride a geared motorcycle that has ABS. So, yeah, it would have been helpful a few times today. There was one that I don't know how I rode it. I didn't ride it out. I actually had my leg down and my leg was supporting me and the bike. And people thought it was awesome. I don't know how it's going to look on camera, but I did have the camera on for it. But that was I was going too fast. I put myself in that situation, but I was really proud that I kind of rode out of it. So I felt kind of badass. But let that be the closest wipeout that we have. All right, back on to Luang Prabang. See, every time I stop, the trucks come back. I already passed this guy twice. Ugh. A little dusty. It's fine. It's fine. You're fine. You're super dusty. That's fine. You're designed to be. Okay. finally time to take those extra t-shirts off. I think it's like 1:30, 2 o'clock, so 1:30. I'm filthy. It's been real dusty. And it was actually hot coming over here because they've been burning the sides of the roads and they've been burning the fields, the hills. So you clear them out, so you regrow things. But all along the side of the road they had all burnt, but it was still giving off heat, so it must have been from this morning. So it got a little bit toasty. Not that I'm complaining. I would rather be toasty than cold like this morning. I don't think we have too much longer in these mountains, and I'm really going to be sad to see them go because I had a lot of fun in them. All right, back to it. Jeez. Better world where this won't be the fate of your ancestors, okay? I'm so sorry. I see you, and I see your individuality, and I see your intelligence, and I see that you have a family and feelings and thoughts. And I love you, and I'm sorry.